Okay. Welcome back to Girlfriend Anime Review, episode number 3. This is reviewing the 8th episode of the series. Actually, it's more like the ninth. Yes, the ninth. Which is the Dere gets outed. Basically, the one who's basically jealous one. Now, this one adapts from chapters 24 to 26. This technically does have debut of a new girl who already did show up in the show. And her name is Shono. Yeah, this technically is adapting her name, first actual appearance per se, but she's not named for the next episode. She's been appearing sporadically in this series so far, in the background. So we start with this episode of Rika, who had dragged Nagi to the roof, where he tells them, are you in love with me? And she basically is like, how the heck did you know that? And of course Saki's like, it is so obvious. And of course nope. And yeah, kind of confirmed, yep, she has a thing for him. And then she storms off, and then later on she's in the costume, of course, drag off again, this time to the storage shed. This goes after the conversation. Then they go straight to the storage shed where she tells him, yeah, she is, despite the fact that he confirmed it, he's like, I'll find you a girlfriend. I already got 2 girlfriends. I only have a 3rd one. And then she's bowing, because then she just elbows to the back of the head 1 or 2 times it happens. And of course, Saki is later, and tells him, yeah, he doesn't want a girlfriend. All he wants is he wants him. And then she does something that not even 2 girls at this point in the series. She kisses him. I'm like, good job, girl. Becomes the first girl to kiss in the series. If you're curious, though, Saki does not kiss him until chapter 81. Nagisa does not kiss him until chapter 108. So, fairly recently that she did that. Mm-hmm. Yes, why the heck they waited so freaking long between kisses, I have no idea. It's weird, though. This happens in the manga. This happens in chapter 25. Yes, 25. And next woman he kisses is not until 81, which is I think it's about 56 chapters later. So it takes a long time for the next girl to kiss him. Actually, for Sakazai to kiss him. Next girl actually kisses him in chapter 54. Mm-hmm. So 19 leaves about 29 chapters. Now, would it get to this season? No. They won't get that to probably till season 2 of the show. And who knows how far a season will go to. And the season, by its official end, had already covered up until chapter 38. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's pretty much in the way how far it went when it comes to adapting this stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And after kissing him, the girls are like, what? Yeah, the fact that, it kind of finishes up chapter 24 because last week started it, and this week we've kind of finished the second half. So technically, if you think about it, they only adapted 2.5 chapters, chapter 9, then basically it's next week is 3 chapters, 11 is 3.5, and the following week is 3.5 chapters. Mm-hmm. Yep. So immediately afterwards, she leaves. I will not give up, and she's she claims to the girls, I will not give up until I'll basically limit you two and become his only girlfriend. And then immediately afterwards, they discuss it, and of course she just you want to kiss? He's like, nope. Spoil the mood, and then he's like, okay, how about the 3 of us go on a date? And Saki and Nagisa that's actually a good idea. We haven't done that yet. And of course, they agreed to go on a date to the hot springs. That's where we're going next episode. Yep. So it gets a lot more interesting here. Yep. But time will tell exactly now I do know that season 2 is coming. As for when, don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, they announced second season, but they have not announced when it's going to start. Like, when is it coming? Coming next year, possibly? I don't know. Apparently, it was announced like last month it's getting season 2. Yep. Oh, they released a new chapter. Interesting. Yeah, I've been reading the manga. I pretty much have read like all the chapters released to date for the series, except for like chapter 118. Yeah, I read all the chapters before the very start to the series. That's pretty much what I did. Yeah, in case you're curious though, what is currently the most recent series they have released? Well, they worked in the series Dawn of Witch. They only released like two series just this year. First, Dawn of Witch, and it's Mabuski Memiko Neat no Ninji. I don't know what that translates to. Yeah, it's just some other anime. But next year it's going to be Eno Kobayashi Live, the latest in the Sonori Phyllis and Lisset. Yeah, and that's just like a light novel series. Mm-hmm. There is Miles of My Home Hero. That's come out next year as well. Am I going to watch read the manga? I'm not sure about this one. I don't know much about it at all. Apparently the manga only started about 4 years ago, so actually about 5 years ago. And it's interesting though the fact that I do this series right after I do Hound Not the Summon Demon Lord. Yeah, just by sheer coincidence, it just happened to be like that. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's pretty much gonna be it for this particular review. Next up is going to be Case Closed, and if there's time, maybe there will be. I'm gonna go ahead and do a great job with the feed. Okay, next video. Bye.